Welcome back to RuneScape Dragonwilds. We've got a base to build. Or, at least, start building. Gonna get just whole piles of stuff. Bring it over where we're building. We got ash planks. We got more ash logs that can keep becoming more ash planks. Go. I guess it does stop when you leave the world and stuff. Which makes sense. Also, question, is all of the stuff just on the ground somewhere? In terms of ground stuff, maybe not. Shouldn't have been too much, I don't think. It doesn't matter. Grab some ground stone for later wall bits. Grab some oak logs. A little over encumbered. Well, that's alright. That should be everything we need for some building. Want to build during the day? That might be easier. Sleeping. Also make a better bed. And a bedroom. And other rooms for other things. All kinds of stuff. Okay. And all these, and all the armors, and all the stuff we don't even have yet. We got lots of things to consider. Location. First among them. Kind of already decided on over here somewhere. Another kebbit just in the way. Well, there's more kebbits here. You guys really gonna spawn inside and things? I don't know. It's probably fine. This kind of corner here, I want to have as one of the corners. At least kinda. I'm gonna just blast some kebbits. Get some magic XP. There you go. Yes, we need the combat music for that. Hilarious. Let's pick up all their loot. We just cover the ground. We'll be able to not have them spawn. Or if we just build up high enough, it'll just be underneath and it won't be a problem. Weird stuff out here. Anyways, starting from like this corner here, I want to have kind of along the edge here. Also down there for actual construction stuff. Let's build some floor. Square tile. Basic stuff. We want more of the tier 2 floors. Square foundation. Triangular foundation? Let's just go with regular square. Square foundation. It's on the ground to create foundation for larger structure. Looks like it's got a whole bunch of stone in it at the bottom there. But it's just planks and logs. Got plenty of space for those. Okay. So we can get this at a good angle here. Even with here. How's that look? Can't even walk on top of it. It's a little bit not close enough here. Let us move that. Pick that up. It overhangs here a little bit, that's okay. Then we get closer to this edge and stuff. I'm alright with that. See what we can do. Tier 2 floor. Rotate a bit this way. Might also be a bit low. How does this work in terms of going this direction? It's a little bit too far that way. It's not perfectly at an angle here or anything. Build. Almost fell off. Am I more like this way. There's only a certain amount of angles it can work with. It's unfortunate. Yeah, that's a bit too much that way. That's more doable. And place it forward and back. Right about here. Control up and down. Go a little bit higher. Alt for forward and back. Doesn't quite seem to work like that. Let's place it here. Yep, we're in ghost mode. Toggle ghost mode. Build this. There we go. Ah, look, that's definitely a look. I'll put a foundation underneath there. We can go that direction. That seems to mostly be okay. Let's build foundation underneath this foundation. Somehow. Go to the bottom. Okay. I think we need magic. Eye of Oculus. Okay. Now we can do other things. Camera up and down. This block is just right in my face here. Just get a little bit further away. Thanks. Alright. Put this in just underneath here somehow. This seems to be like stone pillars. Maybe more of a stone pillar kind of idea. Not really hooking in there how I want it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's a little bit off to the side there. That's okay. We get rid of this one that's off the side and just put it on this direction instead. That might be better. Let's see what we have for options for foundation pillars and stuff. New walls. Is that really the same? Beams and pillars. That's more in the wood side of things. So not exactly the same. Floor, foundation. Can we go down from above? It's kind of just in there. It doesn't have upper hooks to hook into, essentially. And you control down. Before even with that, what's it in there? And control down. Even with that, place one in here. Kind of got layers to it. Okay. How's that looking? Not even close. I did not hook in there quite as much as I hoped. Let me pick up all my pieces. It's gonna have these wooden bits underneath it too. That's not great. Not quite. Not quite. So yeah, no to that. Probably just no to this. Okay. Throw some stuff down here. Now, if we're not going to have it off the edge like that, can we move slightly to the side further here, maybe? We can also do this with less things in the storage. Maybe, like, build a storage box or something. Move this further that way by a bit. That might be better. Alright, build. Toggle, remove. Okay. Save that. Pick up all the stuff. Okay. Yeah, there's something else here somewhere. Is it lost in the ground? Sure looks like it. Probably if we didn't have so much stuff on us, we'd be able to actually pick it up. So, let's grab that. Okay. Get this set up here again. Closer to the edge, but not clipped into it. Build tier 2 stone foundation. Rotate slightly to be more there. Kind of like just in the corner here. Let's get back in magic. I have Oculus. Okay. We can see further away. Don't want to clip him through the ground. What here? We're back, up, down. Control down a bit. A little bit of height is still helpful here. Deal with the bit of a hill on the backside. Place it there. Okay. And then snap. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's not looking at the edge here. Looking acceptably. Okay. We'll start with that for the rough size here. Now let's build the full thing. 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. We're still above ground here. Let's off the edge of the area here. 2, 6, 7. Extra bit there. It's not actually supposed to be there. That's all right. planks are facing the same direction, which is also good. We're getting thirsty. Fill this in. There is a construction level. Nice. Let me keep working on that too. Here is the floor. Okay. So now we have this area down here. I don't think there's any like ladders or anything. There's stairs. There's roofs. There's mostly oak logs for the roofs. Various beams. Also may have oak logs. Probably gonna need some of those. Walls. Plenty of walls. Mostly regular wall here. Wall with door frame. Wall with double door frame. We can do a double door. Double windows. Could be nice. Let's do a door frame in the middle here on this side. And middle here on this side. We're gonna have all the constructions, all the crafting stuff inside here too, so that'd probably be fine. We'll need to deal with all of the things that require there to be sky access, but for the most part, should be alright. Making regular walls here. Wall here. Here in the corners. Some simple normal walls. We'll add some windows in the middle sides and everything. Not on that one though. It's a little bit sideways. There. In this corner. Let's have windows all the way around. Also could be an option. Wall with double window frame. It'd be less structurally sound, obviously, but in the corners so you can look out in the corners. I don't know. That's probably fine. There we are, doing magic over there. As we are starving. To death. There's two walls inside of each other. That's pretty wild. Repair mode. Grab that. Window door frame. Window time. Over here. Regular full walls between. Acceptable. It's gonna get harder to see at night here too. Okay. What do we feel about ceiling height? I'm going to probably walk in here to actually feel how it feels. Let's also add doors and stuff. Should be in here. Flooring, dooring. Got palisades. Door, window, tier 2 doors and windows. Do that. We don't have the materials to build a door. What's that require? Bronze bars. Windows don't. Put the windows in. I'm gonna go get some bronze bars. Fine. Window. Window. Using up some more of the resources here. Putting all the stuff into. That's alright. Okay. So currently we have this. We wanted to build like half wall or something. It's a half wall in that direction. Medium wall. Make it like 1.5 blocks per floor. Maybe we just need to walk in here and see how it looks. Escape the magic. Look at the nice dark house. Can actually run now. Amazing. Get rid of this here. This means we've used enough resources building this that we're at that point now. Okay. Gonna need stairs to get to this part. Build tier 2 stairs. Just the regular old 45-degree stairs made of wood. Oak wood. Perfectly enough to get there. Alright. Here we are. There's some stone. Here's the windows we can look through. I'm feeling... I don't know if 2 high would be necessary, but probably more than this at least. Let's not die here. If we put our bed down here, it'd probably count as a place we wouldn't have to eat quite as much. That'd probably be smart. Or at least a bed. Okay. We also need bronze for the doors. Well, that's, yeah. A cabinet. Get some bronze. Let's make a regular bed. A regular bed might need, like, walls and stuff, though, so. Grab some bronze. Shouldn't probably need much. Probably gonna need more if we start building, like, additional rooms and stuff. This is just kind of the start of things, essentially. Look at all the planks we've gone through already. Oh my goodness. Oh boy. Wow. Back to heavy. So we got some bronze. Wanted to build an actual bed. What would that require? Good one is rough cloth. Okay. We got coarse. Coarse is rough, right? Rough cloth, coarse thread, wool thread. It's coarse thread to make rough cloth to make a bed. Coarse thread. Can I make a wool bed? That'd be too easy. Coarse animal fur, that's not gonna be enough. Alright. Well, can we build the simpler one? 3 ash logs. We have the coarse animal fur from the cabbits. Oh. See if we make this work. Already looks a little more fancy here. We have lights and everything. Lots of stuff to consider. As we slowly meander over this way. Blast a Kebbit. For 8 more magic XP. I would think that with the solid base here, they might not spawn. Oh, they're totally spawning inside. Well, that's not viable, is it? I'm not going to make another house where even more Kebbits spawn inside. There's a great spot for it. This is not going to work, is it? Well, that's not good. We did see some Kebbits spawning here, but yeah, here we are. Build a crate. Dang. Alright. a flat area, a good spot with no animal spawns. You would think they wouldn't spawn since you built something right on top of it, but apparently not. What options do we have? And down here, maybe? There's some chickens. There's also always the question of, is somebody not spawning here yet? But this whole thing here is kind of in the way. I'm gonna look to see if there's any anti-animal spawn systems going here. We make something just kind of work. How about up here? A little more hilly. Maybe like next to the lake somewhere. That'd be nice. Be a nice spot. Get rid of some of these bits in the ground. Just always here. Roots and stuff. Can we build them out of existence? Just put down a floor here. I don't have any materials. Put all the materials away. Let's go grab some stuff. See what we can work with here. There's a deer near the house. I don't know if we really need any more antlers right now. I'm not gonna worry about that too much. Maybe it just needs... I mean, the bed nearby is not stopping the cubs from spawning there, so... I wouldn't imagine it would do anything here either. Logs. Requires a roof. Let's see if we do something here. Medium walls, small walls, with door, roof support bits, half wall with door frame. Window frame. Maybe look more roomy. Let's go above. You really hate just popping in there, don't you? Build. Medium wall. Oh, do we not have the round stuff on us? That is required for the walls. Check this out. Alright. These don't seem to weigh too much. 0.2. Medium wall. Depends if this is salvageable. We just make a temporary floor here. Square tile floor here. Claimed. Counts as a house. Yeah. That'll help us to not die. Of course, we're gonna need to actually move this. Want to make it taller? I think we probably will. Yeah, especially if we want to have anything inside. We definitely need the additional space. The current setup over here. It's like a quarter or a half block or something here. Like a full one up there. I really would need a full 2 space. Maybe even a full 2 would be good. These other ones are a little tall too. chop you in half. 2 might be better. You can see how tall this is. This is 1, but with a roof on top. I'm thinking multiple floors, so at least 2 might be good. Again, assuming cabins don't spawn inside. Okay. I think I'm going to look into cabin proofing and that kind of thing. And if that's not going to work, probably going to need to move all this somewhere else. Well, that is a problem for next time. Goodbye.